Chumang sampa juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, corazón di barata, badia di fogo. Es chumang sampa juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, corazón di barata, badia di fogo. Mamãe liga mudo, Maria que framferi, Pedrinho que poquenta, Jacinta Mangadi. Mamãe liga mudo, Maria que framferi, Pedrinho que poquenta, Jacinta Mangadi. Jacinta Mangadi. Mi rato praia assim. Menino de Santiago, meu coração de Jarfo, minha sangue também. Minha rato praia assim. Menino de Santiago, meu coração de Jarfo, minha sangue também. Chumang samba juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, coração de barata, badia de fogo. Chumang samba juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, coração de barata, badia de fogo. Mamãe liga mudo, Maria que framferi, Pedrinho que poquenta, Jacinta Mangadi. Mamãe liga mudo, Maria que framferi, Pedrinho que poquenta, Jacinta Mangadi. Jacinta Mangadi. Chumang samba juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, coração de barata, badia de fogo. Chumang samba juda, oh oh, barriga batata, oh oh, coração de barata, badia de fogo. Galego, badia de fogo. Acadire, me que badia de fogo. Galego, badia de fogo. Acadire, me que badia de fogo. Galego, me que badia de fogo.
Gente, boa noite, boa noite. What's going on? Oh, no. Okay. What's going on? Boa noite. Exposed by DePina. Follow me on YouTube. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this stupid thing to work the proper way so I could see comments. There we go. How you all doing? Hi Rebecca, you're on time. What's going on? Boa noite, tudo again. Como está? How are y'all doing? Good evening. Well, good night. Shit, it's long past evening. As always, this is Exposed by DePina. Every Monday night when I feel like entertaining you all. We have raw, uncut truth, fatigations, allegations, in my opinion. If you don't like it, exit the room. Sometimes the language can get a little foul, but tonight we're gonna try to keep it as clean as possible. However, sometimes I do slip up and use my First Amendment right and speak my mind and use the words that are appropriate with that conversation. However, it is bedtime for your kids. It is a school night. It's not a snow day. So no, you all ain't getting a day off. Moms, dads, those that play dad. Put your kids to sleep. This is not a kid's show. You're welcome to let your kid watch. They'll learn a lot. It's just like you all let them watch all the other stuff around, all the other junk. But this is actually not junk. This is actually really good information. So hit the share button because it's going to be a really great show. George Lopes, Hamilton Rodriguez, Tanya, the Mingos, all of you. I hope all of you all are watching. As a matter of fact, let me just do this. Write a comment at this is going to play stupid. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on, people. I'm just okay. Just tagged a couple of people. Anyways, good evening. I have a really great lineup tonight. But first I wanted to start off with my condolences to whoever lost family members this past week. Then I want to say happy birthday to my dear friend, one of my BFF who doesn't live in Boston, Jason. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody else that had a birthday today. Even to Carlos Enriquez. I didn't even know that he was a Sagittarius. Interesting. Because we should get along. But anyways, I don't have a bad heart, malice. It's your birthday, and I celebrate my birthday on Thursday. So, of course, when it comes to birthday, happy birthday. When it comes to condolences, I don't care if I don't talk to you. I'm still going to give you condolences because those are rough times in people's lives. And for your birthday, it's like the best time of your life is when you was born and you got another day to live. So, yes. So happy birthday to all you birthday people today, this past week. I haven't been doing that birthday shout out thing because it takes a lot of work. And, in time. And time is money. So, and it's not like I get any money for this. So, that's what it is. However, here we go. We're acting up again. Excuse me. All right. There we go. I want to start off with politics real quick because this is going to be really fast. So, and what I'm getting ready to go into is going to be a longer conversation. So, congratulations, Julia Mejia. Julia, girl, 1 vote. You know what? That was one of my votes, and many other people that's going to say the same thing, but somebody like me that was not going to vote for you, and you got me to vote for you, you earned every single one of those votes down to winning by 1 vote. People, you see 1 vote difference. And I know that me and my team that day, we did some great work and helped. Because I don't think if we didn't do that work, it would have happened. Along with other people that did a lot of hard work too. But that day in particular, there were certain things that we did. We won't talk about that on live. But you beat Alejandro by 1 vote. Oh, yes. I'm so happy. So happy. But anyways, as you all know, I really don't give 2 craps about politics right now. I'm on a whole different level. I'm on a different mode. I'm not really messing with them like that. So that's just, we'll keep you updated on that. But we're not going to spend too much time on politics tonight because tonight, politics is just behind me today. Probably for a little while. I'm still going to critique them. I'm still going to tell them how I feel. But I'm not helping none of them get into political office anymore because Lies, 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 lies. Yeah. Excuse me. But anyways, I have a very special shout out. I think I should get a little music for this one. No, I didn't ask for you. Okay. We're gonna let that get by, whatever, because they don't. We don't have sophisticated systems over here. We don't get money for this, so. I don't know. For this next part of the show, can y'all please pay attention? Tag your friends, share. Because this past weekend, I was invited to the grand opening of George Lopes Funeral Home. To show you the front here. It was a very beautiful place, and I was delighted to see it firsthand before a lot of other people see it. Although he's been open, but it was the official ribbon cutting, and so I guess I'm going to start before we get to showing the rest of this, right? Because it's going to be like about a 5-minute presentation, real quick, that I've set up. I want you all to start with this.
Don't let our heads get so big that we forget about where we've come from.
Amen.
Amen to that, Lord. Oh, yes,
My
Lord.
God, I feel your presence in this place. There's an anointing, there's a sweet spirit in this place. God, continue to bless this place. And everything, every curtain, every drape, everything that is put up, oh God, let George and the staff first pray about it. And God, you will give them direction. You will give them the colors. You will give them everything that they need to continue blessing this home. Oh God, and let everyone that comes through these doors feel nothing but a fresh anointing, a sweet spirit as they come through these doors. Now, God, bless this place.
God bless this place. And that was, at the end of the service. But I felt like in this show, we needed to start with that from the beginning. Because what that pastor said was huge to me and meant so much to George as well, by the speech he gave following him. Well, actually, sorry, prior to him. But here's some wonderful pictures of ribbon cutting. Going backwards there. That's his mom. Actually, let me move this so you can. This is George's mom to his side there. Wonderful woman. This is the ribbon cutting. And that's our newly elected city councilor for Brockton, Tina Cardoza. And we also have, I forget his name. That's bad because I spoke to him. And we also have Mayor Moses Rodriguez here. Here's a picture of them. So here we have. So hold on before we get to that. Sorry. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the place. Don't y'all go away. because we got a lot more interesting stuff to talk about. This is just the beginning.
647 Main Street.
Hi. Hi, little cousin. How are you?
It's beautiful. I think I haven't seen a funeral home as pretty as this. Obviously it's upstairs. I don't know what's upstairs, but this is the back. Employees only. Restroom. The office. Over here. Beautiful mantle. It's just gorgeous in here. And in here we got the people in the big, huge in here. I was trying to catch it without getting many people in the video, but there we go. Big room. Really big. This is the main chapel. Tina Cardozo in the house. So this is the scene. I mean, this is the place. It's pretty big. It's beautiful. I mean, can't go wrong if you want something real big and really comfortable. You have to come to the ropes. It looks really great.
Yeah, can I get a tour?
All right, you.
So this is the current mayor of Brockton, Moses Rodriguez. And a little while ago, he had made a statement, on the podium, and I didn't catch it. So I'm going to have him say it again. So,
What I said was that this place is so beautiful, it makes one feel like dying. So that's what I said.
okay, and you are committed to, this is where you're going.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
We don't know
exactly when.
We don't know when.
I don't know when, but I'm coming.
But we're all going, right?
I'm coming.
We're coming. Look, I think I might have to come here too because it's big enough to take all of us, and it's a big party home.
It's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place.
Congratulations to George. He deserves all the kudos that he's getting. Great job.
So that was the mayor of Brockton. And let me go back here. So I'm gonna do a split screen here. As you can see, like I was saying, it's a beautiful place, and I'm so excited to see what George did with that place. Well, I was excited, I should say, and I'm excited to see George move forward. If you all know George like I know George, then you understand why most of us in the community are happy for him. When people say people can't change, George is a perfect example of someone that was changed, reformed, and now a business owner with 2 funeral homes. And he's doing great things. I actually did an interview with George, but prior to showing you the quick interview with George, I want to show you a quick interview, and I want to show you his staff. This here is his staff. Perhaps I should take this off and just go to this. This is the staff that works with George. I just picked that picture. I'm gonna go to a better picture, but I picked this picture because if you look at George and the way he's looking at the young man, which happens to be his son-in-law, he's mentored him all the way through. And the young man is now attending fine mortuary school. And George mentioned him in his speech. And this picture right here, I happened to just kept snapping, and I caught this picture. And it just meant a lot to me when I looked at it this afternoon, and what George was talking about and how he is mentoring this young man to be a funeral director like George. And everybody's happy here. It's a happy home. And here's the whole team looking directly at you. It's a great team. I actually enjoy working with them every time I do have to work with them. It's never an issue. Also, then, you know, I did a little recording with some of the staff, and this is what they have to say. We have two of the employees that work for George. I'm going to allow them to announce themselves and tell me what's so exciting about this new place.
Hi, my name is Darlene Smith, and I work for the George Lopes Funeral Home location in the Mattapan area, but I'm glad to be here today in the Brockton area, opening a beautiful establishment to service the community here in Brockton as well as anywhere in Massachusetts.
I too welcome the location in Brockton. Even though we've worked here before, but now we're working under the tutelage of George Lopes. And it's a gratifying feeling to give back to this community and support the people at these times.
And these two have been in the funeral industry for quite a few years. So they are committed to ensuring that each one of you that comes through George Lopes' funeral home receive the services that you want. And so I've known these two for a long time, and I'm proud of them to be part of George Lopes' team. So
thank you.
So there was a couple other people I was trying to catch up with them to do some interviews, but we'll talk about Tanya. Tanya is like the right hand over there, and been with George since the beginning, like right around the beginning, I should say. But me and Tanya have worked together at Floyd & Williams. Not something that I really want to talk about because I don't see George as a Floyd & Williams type of boss, and homophobic and any of that. None of that. And Mr. Williams, I can say, is very homophobic. No puns, no puns intended, but I speak on how I was treated and what was done to me. So those are facts, and I'm going to speak my facts and my truth. And I don't see George as that, and none of the employees that work for George ever feel that they're beneath George. George, as he expressed, gives them the opportunity to give their opinions and their feelings about the business. And George referred to them as co-workers. And that meant a lot to me as someone that owns a small business myself, to have your employees. I don't have employees as of yet, but I hope to. And I hope to build my business to the point where I can employ other young people and train them to be excellent florists like myself. Because you can't this is one of those industries that you have to pass the torch. You can learn all you want in the school book, but learning on hand is the best way to learn. And that's the opportunity that George has been giving these people, and allowing them to learn how to embalm, and allowing them to learn the whole business, when other funeral homes will tie your hands back and only let you learn so much, and you can't go further because your resume is not big enough. So therefore, I really, really was proud of George, and that's why I broke my neck to go there. And that morning, Saturday morning, I had a funeral to do, which when I say funeral to do means I had to do funeral arrangements, flowers, for that morning. And I dropped them flowers off, and my buddy Bill at the funeral home was talking to me, and then I was running behind a little bit, and then I caught traffic. I weaved in and out and got out of the traffic, went back roads, and I got there right in time for the ribbon cutting, and I was going to be mad if I missed it, because that's something I committed to. And, you know, like, when I support somebody, I support someone, and me and George, and because other people that are watching me say, oh, I thought you all didn't get along. No, we bumped heads after my father died, and it was uncalled for. I apologize for my behaviors. And me and George have been cool ever since. And, we had to deal with each other because we're kind of in the same industry. I'm a florist. He's a funeral director. Florals, flowers, funerals, the biggest connection there is, right? But I just said that just to clear the air because I know some of y'all people like to go back and be all raunchy and try to be negative, and this is not negative. This is a very positive thing, and it's a positive thing for the whole community of Brockton and Boston, especially the Cape Verdean, Haitian, and minority communities that lack black and brown funeral directors, florists, and people that do these kind of services, other people that do these kind of services, because there are several things that are entailed in this profession. Now, moving on, because I think I had something else. Oh, okay. So, I mentioned this Mattapan location. This is this Mattapan location. It's been serving a lot of black and brown families, my Caucasian families. George is all around. And he also does Muslim services as he is converting. But that's not here and there. That's his business. But the thing is that he is offering that service, and he knows how to do the service. So that's a great attribute to his funeral home. So that means that he is able to service every culture, every religion, and that's the point. And as Darlene and Wilbert mentioned, that he's there to service the community. And I can honestly say, since George has been opened, he's been really great with the community. A lot of funeral homes don't go to your house and go make the funeral plans at your home. They require that you come to their office, and George will come and meet you at your home and provide you the same service that he provides everyone. And one thing about George is he was trained by Floyd and Williams. And one thing I can say about Floyd and Williams is they offer you a great service, and they understood the Cape Verdean community. But it's nothing better than having your own that truly understands the way that we grieve, and to provide us with the support and the services that we need, knowing what we need. So that's what makes George so unique, and his whole staff. And his staff have been trained to particularly deal with Cape Verdean and minority families. It's in the way that we grieve, because we don't grieve the same as Caucasian families and other families and Latinos. And so they've been trained to deal with every race and every religion. And that's what makes them unique. And I really, really, truly can say that I like and love some of Georgia's staff. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't say some, all, because there's nobody there that I don't dislike or don't love. Like Tanya's one I love. That's my girl, like right here. They call her Ma of the funeral home. Just had to throw that in there, though. Sorry, Tanya. Sorry. But anyways, here's the two beautiful locations with the phone numbers and the way you can contact George. They are open 24 hours a day. You can always call them. If your loved one passes during the night, you can call him, and he will always be there to pick up your loved one and give them the best treatment that he's going to give them, and what you would give your family. And supporting small businesses, moving right along. I have my own small business that kind of coincides with George Lopes, which is JD Florist. I'm a small business. I operate out of my home studio, which is I'm able to cut you costs because I'm not going to charge you up as much as all the other locations in floral shops that have a storefront. So I'm able to give everybody a great deal, and I'm always doing custom work. Like everything here that you see is all custom design for families, weddings, funerals, parties, events, anything. I'm here for you. That's JD Florist. And you can contact me through my Facebook page. You can give me a call, 617-334-5165. Inbox me, DM me. If you DM me and don't answer, call me. You can call me through Facebook. But I'm here for your services and to provide you the most elegant, beautiful, fresh flower arrangements, and always well put together. So don't forget JD Florist, small owned Cape Verdean florist. Now moving right along, we're talking about Brockton and the small businesses that are up and coming in Brockton, and Cape Verdean owned. And so we're gonna talk about. I guess we can just do this. Hold on, let me just remove my badge here. And we can just go this to just basically give you where we're going.
Since 1937, George's is more than just a restaurant. It is home. With famous boxers such as Rocky Marciano choosing our restaurant to celebrate his victory, this is surely the place to be. We are a family restaurant with good food, good price, and a great family atmosphere. When it comes to great meals, we are the best. Take a seat and smell the aroma of freshly cooked Italian food wafting in the air. Visit George's Restaurant today for good Italian food.
And that is George's Cafe, owned by Hamilton Rodriguez. This is Hamilton. This is Hamilton and his beautiful wife. Awesome woman. So Hamilton is an entrepreneur, and he is the owner of 777 Real Estate. He's a real estate broker. He also employs and has trained several Cape Verdeans and other ethnic people. He's very diverse, very open-minded, and he's an awesome friend of mine. And I encourage people to go to George's Cafe. He inquired it, I want to say maybe 6 months ago. He bought the establishment in Brockton, and he's keeping the same Italian food, the same menus going on. And he's incorporating Cape Verdean events. And I'm talking about Cape Verdean events. I guess we'll tell you that in a minute. But what's amazing about this man is he's not only built businesses here in Massachusetts, he's gone all the way to Cape Verde, and he's a real estate broker in Cape Verde. So you can buy property from Hamilton Rodriguez in Cape Verde. Isn't that awesome? That's what I call an entrepreneur. Hamilton Rodriguez, ele um homem que cria ali na América, sem nada. Sem mais nossa família é prima com minha mãe. So I think it's segundo ou terceiro primo comigo. I think terceiro, yeah, nós é primo num lado, comigo sem mãe. But Hamilton is one person that everybody in the community calls him and asks him for support in events and donations, and he helps as many people as he can. But everybody has to have a cap. But he is a very giving person and loves his community and always willing to give back to the community. But at the same time, he always wants to see the community build. He doesn't like to sit and watch a community go down because people don't want to build. So Hamilton Rodriguez is a great friend of mine, owner of 777 Real Estate. Check him out. Also, if you live in Brockton or go out to Brockton or in the Brockton area, stop on by George's Cafe, have a beer, and have some mussels or whatever's on the menu that day. He's also throwing, esse bota festa de fim de ano, celebração para fim de ano, é $60 por pessoa, 2 bebidas são incluídas com comida, com champanhe 12 horas, para quem que está lá. E se você tem um carro para fim de ano, ou se você quer carro, quem está passando sabe que sabura, e os bar, George's Café, e os companheiros bilhetes cedo, que não esperam muito tarde para poder ensinar, e você fica sem carro de baguetes. Okay? Alright, now let's get this popping. Because I think we talked about... Oh, no. One more thing I wanted to talk about. There's also Lucindo Suarez was just approved. He was the owner of Dino's in Brockton. So he just got approved to make a building on a vacant lot on Main Street.